knife round, we aren't seeing any shenanigans so far.
No shenanigans. All business for these guys as we go into the first knife round here on Cache.
CGTV CSGO bringing out some great competition here in the Oceanic region. And as we see them approach the mid of the map, Avant Garde looking to win this one out. SYF they lost the knife round but then won the pistol round. So let's see how we go and how this translates into map 2.
Into this knife 2, down, stab, swipe, and it looks like SYF, they're going to get the first round.
SYF take out the knife round, and maybe it's a flip, T-Ball. Maybe SYF take out the knife round, and we're going to see Avant take out the pistols. SYF Gaming are voting to stay or switch. Yet to be decided. They've voted to switch sides, and we're going to see SYF on the CT.
Interesting work coming out of here from SYF. They want to start on that CT side. Pistol round coming up. Now, previously, in our first match that we covered, the CT side won every single pistol round.
They did.
And now, so far, the T side has won every single pistol round.
Exactly right. So now that we're moving forward, Avant Garde are yet to lose the cycle. This is their pistol round to win if they want to follow the same trend in the matchup.
Yeah, so Avant Garde up against it. They need to take this one out to keep the momentum going of those pistol rounds. Neither team really are gone for it. Huge stack onto the A site from the
It's a massive rotate because we've seen SYF really push the opposite side of the map. Lonsdale now going to get the plant down. And there it is, Avant Garde, strong start. No frags yet. Oh, sorry, Inno is down, I should say. Lonsdale did pick him up before getting the plant. Hats with the boost over quad looking for this one. And it's going to be the bomb plant down. Echo looking to push through some truck. And here come the flashes. Good touches. There's Kyoto picking up Squishy. And it's going to be, oh, Chris getting yellow. The carry is down. Sicko with 2 taps. That was quick. Echo gets Lonsdale. Echo takes out Hats as well. And it's a move around the bomb as Sicko takes out Echo. And we got Kyoto and Sicko left up here for Avant Garde. They take the pistol round following the pistol round trend in this matchup. T's take out the win. And Avant Garde now, they're looking to take this whole map out. They did go, as we mentioned earlier, 2-0 in their matchup last week against Corvidae. So if they can back this up with a 2-0 this week, they're going to be sitting pretty on the leaderboard with 4 map wins. On the other hand, SYF, they're now 1-2 in their 3 maps, so they need to bring this back to go 2-2. They want to even that out, want to get a mid-range scoreline so they can still sit reasonable and respectable on the leaderboards overall for the series.
Certainly, and apologies once again. We got a little bit of a mix-up with those logos up the top there.
But SYF is on the blue side. They are the CT team. It's just the logos haven't fixed themselves, and we'll get production to fix that up as soon as we can. Avant Garde is on the T side. They've just got SYF's logo for now, and playing into the minds of their opposition.
That's it. Avant Garde looking to continue their dominance as on the T side here.
Oh, that's a P90
Bang.
coming out of Sicko. It's disgusting, and I love it as he takes out Inno. That's the first frag of this round. Avant Garde don't have much time to push out. 45 seconds left, and they are going to be pushing out onto A. There's one kill on the side. Hats picking up Pex. And oh my goodness, Kyoto burns Hats as he tries to run through the fire to get the frag. Here's a P90 in mid, and that's Sicko taking out Squishy. He gets the spray and he's looking for a secondary, but will not find it. Chris is sitting at the back, and there he goes, the pre-fire as Sicko moves around the corner. That P90 spray in his favour. Avant Garde 2-0 now, and a great start to Cache.
And SYF opted for the T side to start with, the CT side to start with. So they swapped around. Now Avant Garde taking advantage.
They certainly are. I honestly, on this map myself, I prefer the CT side. I find it a map that's dynamic, but still, it's good to hold. You know, I enjoyed that on this side of the CT. And oh my goodness, the nade coming out from Pex, going to take out Sicko. SYF a good start here with the first frag, but they are still on pistols, and that's Kyoto on the boost. He's going to be taking out Inno with the Galil. Pex moving into A main, going to find some enemies, but not able to put anyone down. Echo on the side, and it's a hard hold on A with one in mid. And we've, of course, got Squishy chilling out on the B side.
Yeah, Avant Garde, they've got the same amount, but Kyoto taking down Chris. Nice work to continue this round, and it's 3 versus 3. Couple tags out there.
Echo takes down Kyoto and backs up his teammate. Good move there, and with USP and its accuracy. Oh, headshot! Lonsdale puts down Squishy with a quick turn. They're watching Vents, Yellow, and Lonsdale together, and it's going to be Molly's up into heaven and Easy plants on the site. Of course, Hat's opting to plant for checkers and short, and not so much for Heaven. Wants to get that bomb established. Echo sitting in garage, looking to get some picks and waiting for movement around the map. And of course, we got Pex waiting near the B site. He's not going to push this anytime soon.
It doesn't look like it right now. Maybe waiting for the exit frags there. Possibly pushing in, but...
We're seeing the rotations, though. Of course, we still got Echo holding the garage, looking for something and rotating. There's no one on the site now. No, everyone's cleared out of the site. It's going to be a save from Pex and Echo. Echo looking for the frag. There it is. Pex picks up Hats. And Echo and Pex, now they don't want to die. Pex is going to drop to bomb damage. But Echo able to hold onto it. Up. No! Yellow comes in. And there it is. Yellow picking up an exit frag of his own. Now strips Echo of that ump. And that's going to be one less gun that SYF Gaming can use on their round.
They were doing so good, so close. They got the extra kills and then just got taken out when the bomb went off. So Avant Garde, they'll start the round 3-0, and SYF Gaming can now finally buy it.
I will say, though, SYF, they've got the buy. That save wasn't really necessary. And Inno with the AWP takes down Lonsdale. That's going to be a good pick for SYF as they look to open up the map for their own ease of protection, relieve some pressure by taking out some of the Ts.
Avant Garde, now they've dropped one of Londale as Eno has picked up the first one with that. So good at doing so. Oh, Eno again picks up his second.
Good shots, clean shots coming out from Eno. The bomb sitting more towards the mid and or back of A main. We're going to see the push up coming through from Yellow with that P90.
Still have the T's looking to push in here to this B site. They don't have the bomb anywhere near it. It's up at garage, and then now moving down towards the B site.
Yellow gets that pick, and he's now looking towards Truck to get another one onto Inno. Hat's making noise over on the opposite bomb site, and he's going to take down Squishy. Now there's control, and that's exactly what Avant Garde wanted. The bomb plant can get down, and they're forcing a big rotate. They have the positioning, they have the smokes to put out there, and they've got Yellow on a cheeky Heaven.
Yeah, Yellow, he's been getting a lot of frags. He got to 30 in the previous match. Another one here.
Dirty.
Looking for another one. Yellow doing so well up there at Heaven.
Good teamwork coming out from Avant, though. Yellow picking up another one. He's going for his third. He's spraying into tree. Echo is tagged to 87, and he's going to look to get a kill. There's one, but Yellow and Hats turn and put Echo down. Another round for Avant Garde. Got to say, though, Yellow sitting up there in Heaven on the catwalk. Good communication coming out of SYF. They tag team. The flash, and Yellow gets to turn and get the kill. Not expecting... Oh, his opponent not expecting someone to be up there in Heaven with him.
Yeah, certainly right there. Now Avant Garde 4-0 against SYF Gaming. SYF, they chose this map. They chose to go to the CT side, and they're not capitalizing so far.
No, their choices don't seem to be planning out. Whether this is an SYF tactic and they're choosing to take the CT side first, take their worst side out, and come back with a strong finish. I don't like that strategy. It's not a sound strategy.
This is what happened on the last map. For the pick, the team that didn't pick it did so well to start with, and then bang, steamroll.
And it was the T side that did so well as well. Avant Garde picked CT. SYF started off strong on the T. Avant 4-0 in this one. Pex picks up Sicko. That's a good one in the middle of the map. But we are going to see the rotation now as they look to push onto A with only one on the site. It's going to be Lonsdale looking for it. He's seen Echo, and there's the pick. They've now got the A site clear open. Only one up is Inno at the truck. He's getting some tags down onto Kyoto. Sprays out, and Squishy still in headshot on B site. Waiting. They're playing the waiting game, and now Avant are getting to the heads of their opponents. Oh, good touches from Inno on truck on a Kyoto, but they're in the heads of their opponents because they've had A site for a while now, but they still forced SYF to have people on B because that's what Avant's been doing. They've been making noise on opposite sites and planting and making sure that they play this mind game well. Pex is looking for highway. Lonsdale dropped Inno, and he's now in pod looking for another one. Peck's going to take out Lonsdale. Yellow waiting in A main. He's going to find, there's one, looking for the next one. Squishy goes down. Inno still, Pexo still up. And Yellow gets that one as well. A 3K for Yellow. This gentleman needs to be stopped.
Yeah, Yellow is going absolutely huge. 7-2 now with 3 assists as well. That is incredible work.
Unbelievable work coming out from him. The kill involvement is strong. Involved in 10 kills total over 5
Sicko
rounds.
as well, 6-1. You got a 5-1 out of Lonsdale. SYF cannot stop them.
No, they can't, and they need to get strong picks. Here's their opportunity to stop them. They've got an AWP, they've got M4s, they have the firepower. They just need to out-frag now. Their positions need to be held better. They need to move better when they're getting out-smoked and out-mollied, and now they need to frag.
They certainly do. Sicko and Eno, they've been so good at getting the first pick with the AWP. Can one of them pull something out for SYF? Eno's really got to try and get something going.
If Eno can take out either Yellow, Sicko, or Hats, then I think they've got a chance.
Just any one of the dangerous players, which is like basically the team.
It needs to be one of 3, all right? I'm going to say that Yellow, Sicko, and Hats are the ones that they need to take out right now. Lonsdale and Kyoto are playing well as well, but there's the opportunity. Yellow just turns on Chris. Chris fires a shot, doesn't line up the headshot, and Yellow gets the turn. Thank you very much. He's
and
now
doesn't get
5-4.
a tag either.
No, that's right. The shot missed, and that gave away Chris's position, and now he's been dropped. So Avant Garde, this is their game to lose, because with a 5-0 strong start, they need to back this up when they change sides. Pex coming out into Lonsdale, and Pex is probably the one that you need to take out on SYF, if not, you know.
Lonsdale gone squishy gone here. Has picking up one. Peaks picking out Kyoto. And Yellow and Sicko left. Yellow's gone though, and Sicko down to low health. This could be SYF's first round.
It certainly could. They've got 3v1. Sicko, it's his round to lose. He's watching several angles here. Smoking out. There's a molly up to heaven, but he can't take him out. Pex pushes through, and that's going to be Sicko getting dropped. The first round for SYF accurately predicted their T-ball. Maybe this is the momentum shift. We saw a similar momentum shift with more rounds in the last game. SYF was on 8 before the momentum shifted to Avant Garde. Perhaps SYF has managed to disrupt that earlier on Cache. This is their map to do so, and maybe we'll see SYF taking a few rounds here.
Yes, certainly may do so, but if it goes to 7-1, then I'll expect a tactical pause out of SYF.
Yep, 7-1 tac pause out of SYF. That's what we need. We need a clone. And fail flash coming out from Echo here. The molly preventing Chris from pushing out. No one in A main for Echo to try and tag through the smoke, but covering all bases. Got to get that spray out there just in case. Chris takes out Yellow, Squishy on Lonsdale, and Kyoto trading back on Squishy. It's now 4v3, and Avant Garde quite tagged. Kyoto now dropping to the flames. Hats taking out Chris.
Oh, going for the wallbang there, but cannot get a hold of it. Hat still remains on 66. Sicko is on 100, but he doesn't have his AWP.
No, Sicko's got an ump. He's going to have to make plays to use that. Some taps and some good headshots if he's looking to get anything. Now pushing through the smoke. He's waiting to hear something. Hat's right in front of him, and Peck's looking for a nade out. He hears Sicko behind him, but Sicko gets the kill. Echo going to drop Sicko in the trade. Hat's now on the site. He's got time to plant, and at least if he gets dropped, he's going to have money on this one. Hats takes out Echo, and it's a 1v1. Inno waiting on this one. The tag, but it's going to be the wallbang flick coming out of Inno to drop him. And Inno now gets the defuse. That's another round for SYF. And they're slowly swinging this back.
Yeah, it didn't help Hats that he had 8 health there as well with the 1-on-1. Eno, he starts the round with the AWP this time, so that's going to help that buy greatly.
Certainly will. AWPs exchanging hands here on the CT side of SYF. And good work coming out of Pex. Pex top fragging at the moment for SYF. Sitting there 8 and 5. Eno's got his AWP. He should be happy. Chris with his pistol out.
And we've got Avant Garde. They don't have a fantastic buy at all, but they did buy up some armor. Not too much head armor, though.
No, Lonsdale having some head armor. So does Sicko. Good choice, of course, going up against the CTs. Prevents those one-taps. But with an AWP in Eno's hands, anything's possible for SYF at this stage. Echo sitting on the box. He's going to see them. That's one. Looking for 2. But the turn from Lonsdale, and Yellow drops him. Now we've got Chris sitting near Catwalk and Truck on Highway. Hats takes out Peck. Lonsdale going to drop now as Chris takes him out. Looking for the touch onto Hats. Not going to happen. Squishy rotates through. And that's Yellow down on the Catwalk. Bomb is planted. Sicko is chilling out. Hats on the site, and Sicko now rotating through the CT spawn. He's going to look to come up behind them very slowly. Inno now rotating through to try and find Sicko. The flash goes out as he pushes through the smoke. No, the bomb plant on B, and the rotates come out. Sicko takes it out. Chris, the fake defusal coming through, and there's the shot from Inno to try and wallbang him. And oh my god, that tap!
Just manages to pick him off there, and that is going to be Avant Garde going up to 6-2.
6-2 as we hit round number 9, and the buys coming out for Avant Garde are going to be very strong as they've now put SYF back onto an eco. SYF do have the cash to buy some utility in their nades. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not they can use those to their advantage and prevent an Avant Garde push. Although very strong out the gate, SYF playing aggressively. They're looking into Garage and really heavily onto the P-long side out towards open. But Kyoto floating in the back lines. He's going to find one. There's two. Inno gets Lonsdale, but Kyoto's got Echo and Inno in exchange. Chris now rotating back through mid, and the CTs are going to drop back and take tactical positions because they are outmanned and outgunned.
T's pushing towards A now. No one's sitting around B, so at least SYF are catching this, but Hats takes out Pex. Chris takes out Hats, and we've got a 2v3 Kyoto on 8 health only.
Chris is just chilling near the container here. The bomb looking to go down. There's Sicko from A main trying to get some taps out. He gets damage down on Chris, and Squish is going to take out Sicko, but there's Kyoto. We've got Squishy at forklift. The bomb is not down, but plenty of time. They're going to go for the frag here. Kyoto rotating around, and oh my goodness, the miss. Yellow cleans up what Kyoto can't manage to put down.
Yeah, Kyoto just missing that, but there's two players around. Could have spelled disaster, but Yellow too good, finishing it up.
Yellow was the man to watch last game as he pulled out a 30 bomb. He's now sitting 9-6. Not the top frag of the team. Sicko actually coming out with one more, going 10-6. Plenty of MVPs across the board for Avant Garde, quite even with 3 players on 2 dominant rounds apiece. Kyoto now going to go back and pick up the bomb. We do have the pistols coming out for SYF. Due to their utility buys in their nades last round, they have to pistol round again to be able to save up.
They certainly do, and it's not looking good. Hats, though, getting dropped a little bit low, but they've lost 3 now on SYF Gaming. Hats picking up 2, Kyoto picking up 1.
Oh, good tap coming out from Chris, though, to drop Hats, and Kyoto picks up Chris in exchange. With Squishy left at truck, the flash going out, we're going to see Lonsdale rushing over the top of the truck. Too quick, too fast, and too furious. And that's going to be Squishy dropping down. Avant Garde wins yet another round. They're 8-2 now. And round 11 coming up. The best we can expect. SYF Gaming can bring this back. 7-8. We're in a similar position to last game.
It sounds like a broken record now.
I know, right, aren't we? But SYF Gaming, I don't think they're going to be able to do it in this one because Avant just are controlling too much of the map in each round. Even the rounds that Avant's lost, it's because they've just made a slip in their control. They've let something go they really shouldn't have. They had someone looking where they shouldn't have been, and that's how SYF have taken those back, capitalized on those mistakes, and then out-fragged. If they move too loud, now though, Avant Garde sitting in A main, SYF's going to be able to hear them and get the rotates moving, so they need to play this carefully. Kyoto playing in A main. Pex takes out Hats. Kyoto gets 1. He's going to get 2 on Pex. And what a trade out. Chris from the vent, though, going to take out Lonsdale and a great boost. It's now 3v3. Avant quite tagged up, though. And you've got Inno sitting down here near Squeaky. He's going to take out Kyoto. That bomb down. He gets taken out by Sicko, though, with a nasty AWP shot. Yellow picking up Chris. And now it's turned Squishy sitting a truck, and Sicko sees his legs, puts him down. Yellow and Sicko going to get the bomb plant for some extra coin as well.
That was a huge turnaround on that one. SYF were looking really good for a round win there. And Avant Garde, you got Yellow and Sicko still alive.
Yeah, that's right. Yellow and Sicko, that's enough said. Yellow carried the last game in frags with the support of his team. Sicko's doing very well this game, just as well as Yellow. And so, you know, when you're leaving those 2 key players up, key fraggers for the side of Avant Garde, it's not looking healthy. We're seeing Chris try and get some wallbang Deegs through box. The nade comes out, puts him down to 45, and that's going to be Sicko throwing that one. Good angle to drop him low. Oh, what a tap.
Crystal taking out Kyoto. Kyoto was doing so well last round, so it's good to take out the form dude. Eno gets taken out by Sicko onto the AWPer.
And Sicko knows that someone's at box. He's waiting to get the picks here. but he's just not able to close them out. I'm not sure if he knows that 2 are there, though. Echo and Chris are waiting at that mid box. Sicko's now dropping down, looking squeaky, just in case they were trying to send someone around behind him and get that orb off the roof. Lonsdale tags up over on the B site, and now it's a rotation that is too close to home, and so Echo is going to rotate and give his teammate some support. We do have, oh my god, there's a joint headshot. Lonsdale putting down Squishy. Lonsdale making a lot of noise, and here we have the trick plays. Oh my god, but Pex on the top of the box. He takes out one, he's flashed out, he's pushing towards Squeaky. They need to get rid of him now if they want to push out onto this site, and then be careful, there's 2 here. Chris has rotated through. Echo waiting in heaven on the B site. B now more clear, and now it's a rotate back once again to try and get onto the B site. We have Yellow, and Lonsdale is actually sitting in CT looking for the pick, but he's going to go down to Chris.
Yeah, not a huge amount of time left. They're going to have to run in here, get the pick, and try at least get this bomb down. 30 seconds to go. 1 left. Pex on the side of the CTs, and Yellow and Sicko once again still alive.
Going with Sicko as a team you don't want to leave alive, and they know exactly where he is in checkers. He's going to poke out now, looking at the side. He's found the back of Sicko. Sicko looking to rotate here, but he knows that one's on the side, and Yellow, knowing exactly where Pex is going to get that frag. Unbelievable work coming out here. SYF Gaming against Avant Garde. Avant leading 10-2 as we head to round 13.
Now, since SYF were 8-2 up on the first map, it is 21 rounds to 4 in favour of Avant Garde.
That's ridiculous because their momentum is now carried across into this second game. They had a good start and then slowed down a bit as SYF took 2 rounds and now back up again 21-4. It's dominant performance from Avant Garde. They are not letting this go.
They certainly are not. They're just going to keep trying to run through another full fight. They've got so much money they don't even know what to do with it.
As we see Echo here sitting at boxes, we got a very hard push through the boost spot as pretty much everyone at Avant wants to boost up and over into mid. Lonsdale is sitting, oh my god, he's tagged through the barrels. It's not going to drop him though. He is sitting A main and he's looking to pull some momentum that side. Nice touch by Yellow as they push over into checkers through the vent. Kill from Pex onto Lonsdale. Squishy drops Sicko and Kyoto answers back onto Squishy. Hats is going to be on the site. Bomb is able to go down and 3v2 in favour of Avant. Yellow taking out Pex early to now force a 1v3, and Inno going to hide back in spawn. He wants to save this AWP really bad.
Yeah, he's definitely got to save this. Our economy is going to be in the toilet. They've only won 2 out of 13 rounds.
Yeah, that's right. It's not a good move or a good look for SYF, but there's always the second half. We saw what could be done by Avant when they turned the tables and swapped sides. No reason SYF can't do that as we move through to round number 16 in just a couple rounds time. Kyoto having a look around, looking to try and see if he can spot out Inno. Inno waiting in spawn, and that's going to be the bomb going out, the splashes and smokes, and Inno gets a pick on Hats, not going to poke Kyoto. Kyoto looking for his feet, won't find it. So an exit frag for Inno. That's going to be some extra cash in his pocket, but it is still a round to Avant Garde 11-2.
Keeps the ore, gets some extra cash. Happy days for him, but we're not too happy. They're still 2-11.
Round 14 coming through, second last round of the half. And we do have a buy coming through for SYF. They're looking to establish dominance and jag a couple of rounds back before we head into the second half. Good nades coming out of Sicko, though. Going to get a little bit of damage off onto Chris. Not much, though. He's only on 82. They are pushing through Squeaky, as we can see on the X-ray. Hat's going to be looking for some frags. There's one on Catwalk. That's Pex. Pex watching Squeaky. They know that there's movement out. And here's Pex. No one's checked Catwalk. Kyoto manages to put him down before anyone gets dropped on Avant. The boost coming through in mid, and it's going to be the push now from 2 sides. Chris looking for Squeaky, 2 on highway, and 1 a truck. Chris puts down Yellow, and that's one of the main fraggers. A good move for SYF as they look to retake.
Yellow was just running through there, did not look around the corner, gets taken out, and headshot from Sicko onto Crystal.
Inno taking out Sicko with the wall bang through for Kyoto. Takes out Inno. Echo on Kyoto. Lonsdale takes out Echo. And that's going to be a team plant here. Oh my goodness, the damage down. Squishy is so low. And Lonsdale just needs to play time here. He's popping out and he's not really aiming accurately. And that's going to be time played well there. The bomb going to take out Squishy regardless. Avant Garde win the round. They get the round win. and they're going to be cashed up enough that losing all their players doesn't really matter in their economy right now, as we see them. Sicko with 8k left in his buy-up. He's going to spend as much money as possible now. This is the last round of the half. And Avant Garde, a 10-round lead.
10-round lead. Could be an 11-round lead as well. SYF, they need this so much. It's their map pick. Ooh. And bang! Sicko straight up.
Sicko puts down Chris, and that's going to be a massive dent in SYF. Lonsdale playing back on the B side. He's going to take out, a 5v3 situation here. And Avant Garde has all the cards with a UMP and a P90 for Squishy and Pex respectively. Echo with the M4 sitting in vent. Yellow needs to check the vent now, and Echo's going to take him out. Oh, no. Yes, he does. Echo, though, dropped down to 12 HP before he does so. And this is Avant Garde potentially running away with this game.
Oh, completely right now. They're 4 versus 2 now. As Lonsdale gets down Echo, Kyoto gets taken out by Pex. Pex and Squishy need to do some work here. They are doing it. Pex has gone ham. Pex with a lot of kills. He got 3. That's left to Squishy versus Sicko.
Sicko is tagged up. He's got the AWP for range, but needs to make the right choice here, as Squishy is in mid and has 100 HP. He's going to be looking out, and there it is. Counter-terrorist win. SYF Gaming pick up 1 round before the end of the half. That's now 12-3 in favour of Avant as we swap sides, ready for the second half of Map 2. Avant Garde looking well on their way to be 4-0 in the Acer CGPL Autumn Series.
You're looking at SYF. They need to take out the pistol. They need to take out the first 3 on the advance of the pistol. If Avant Garde win the pistol, and you can run away with those 3 like so many teams do.
Their match point.
Match point.
Exactly right. And we've seen it before. Avant Garde won the pistol round on the T side. If they can break trend and not let SYF take it T side this time, then they're going to be set up. Looking pretty for at least match point, if not the game. All dependent on how SYF manages their economy in the next 4 rounds.
Yeah, certainly right there. Oh, SYF, they need money. They need to keep it going. Any map or any round win to Avant Garde is really going to be telling.
Certainly will be, as we see slow movements and quiet pace around the map. Plenty of positioning for picks. The first shots ring out, and that's going to be Lonsdale getting tagged up, trading back a small amount of damage to Chris. And here we go through a main. Lonsdale drops to Pex. A Yellow is sitting on the site. Chris picking up 1. Yellow gets now, that's 2. Looking for 3. He drops to Inno. And that is the bomb plant coming down now. 3v1 Hats coming up highway. He's looking, going to sneak up the ladder for a little bit of a fake. And he's looking at Fork. Pex gets the taps out. It's going to be taken from several sides. Catch you later, Hats. And that's SYF taking out the pistol round.
Now, we did see in the previous matchup an 11-4 deficit was turned into a victory 16-14. Maybe we could see something like that again. But Avant Garde are playing so well right now, and they have been playing so well for such a long time that it's still hard to see SYF coming through. But if they can take these 3, if they can keep the momentum going, may be able to just jag a few rounds, put the pressure on Avant Garde, and turn things around.
And not even considering the last matchup, considering the last map for this matchup, there was a massive deficit that was turned back around by Avant. No reason why SYF can't do that now, but it is starting to get late. Very late in this game, and there was a 6-round lead comparison in the last map, but in saying that, halftime for them was 8-7. It wasn't 12-4.
No, it definitely wasn't, but it was at 7-1, but this is 8 rounds back. You cannot make a mistake right now. You need to play perfect. You need to win pretty much every round.
Echo making a lot of noise here. Hats isn't going to hear him, and that's going to be a first pick for SYF. They're looking to now get control of B-bomb site, which they have, and the whole CT side rotating through CT spawn. Pex taking out Sicko into CT. That's another one there. 2 kills, and Kyoto puts down Pex. Squishy with the spray, going to take out Yellow, and it's now up to Kyoto 1v4. Kyoto looking around, going to be moving out towards the A site and opting for a save. Try and hold on to this UMP and not give SYF any more cash than they're already entitled to with the round win.
No, well, I don't think there was any way he was going to get that bomb, so the save definitely the better option right here, as he did pick up, I think it was Pex's gun.
Certainly did. We see Chris, he's back on the B side. Kyoto picks up Inno, so a good frag, but Echo trading out Kyoto with the wall bang, I assume, through the door. And that's going to be SYF Gaming picking up another round. 5-12 now. Avant Garde looking to close this one out.
Yeah, but SYF, they've won the 2. Can they win the 3 to start with and then continue that momentum, which Avant Garde did earlier on? We now have a full buy coming out for SYF and a very crummy buy for Avant.
Opting for an ump, and that's Squishy taking out Kyoto. Hats dropping Squishy in return. Good trades coming out there. 4v4 now, and Lonsdale is tagged up. We see him get some damage out before being dropped by Chris, and Yellow now rotating through CT to come up onto the A site. Bomb has not been planted. It's actually dropped out back towards spawn. Chris getting Sicko, and it's not looking good for the side of Avant. Hats and Yellow with a dream. They've got a Deagle and an ump, and Pex taking out Yellow. It's now Hats left. That UMP not going to be enough to compete with 4 AKs.
No, once again, Avant Garde left with 1 player against 4. Manages to get a frag, though, onto Eno, but you've still got 3. The bomb's planted, and I'm going to guess he's trying to save again, or he's just going to go full out and try and take players out.
Looking to take a pick on Pex, but Pex is having none of that, and Pex himself's going to get a 2K. Chris with the other 2, Squishy with 1 that round. A good spread in the kills. Pex now almost dropping 20. The kills. Best fragger coming through from Sicko, 17-12.
And Pex, 19 kills out of only 6-round wins, so definitely team MVP right now. Pex carrying them through. Hopefully he can get some more rounds under SYF's belt so that they can move forward. They got the 3 at the start. Can they continue the momentum?
Only time will tell as we look for the next round. Squishy door is open, and Pex is tagged by Kyoto. That spray through the door really doing some work. Pex on 2 HP. And that's going to be a good turn for Avant now. Pex has been dominant, as you mentioned. Dropping him to such a low health, he just got to hit 1. Just 1.
Exactly, but he could come back, take 3, 4 or whatever. But 2 health, still alive, 6-12 in favour of Avant Garde. SYF with the momentum. There goes Squishy. Sicko taking him out. And this is looking a bit harder for SYF in this round.
Certainly is. The molly underneath Chris. He's not going to be able to move out yet. He's looking to spray through smoke into mid, but not going to find anyone. Hat sitting in checkers. You can hear Echo shooting. Needs to push out now and get the kill. And he does so. Pushes out. Ino going to answer back. Taking out Yellow on the side. And Hats in response. Lonsdale picks up Pex. And Avant Garde are sitting in a good position here. 3v2. Ino is tagged up hard. Chris has pushed across. And now tagged, also going to look for the plant at the back of the site here. Ino sitting pretty to watch that, and there's the molly. Going to get some damage out onto Chris before he gets off of the bomb plant.
Yeah, Chris and Ino still trying to hold it together for SYF. They are holding them off just for now, but Avant Garde have not pushed through yet. And now heavily tagged. Ino goes down.
He's done well, though. Traded out Sicko for 2 kills. He's pushed through vent to checkers. He gets the shot onto the site. Avant Garde back in their forte. 13-6. 2 rounds left till match point. And Avant Garde are in a position where they can now push the economy of SYF to its limits. They're looking at buying for each other. If SYF drop this round, they're in dire straits for a couple.
Oh, they would be, and in dire straits for a couple means GG almost as Avant Garde if they can force SYF into a forced eco because they got no money.
Oh!
And happy days, but Sicko goes down. Eno, nice start.
Nice start to round 20 as Ino gets the spray just as the smoke pops. That tap going to be the decider in that kill. Ino lining up a smoke now to establish mid control. You've got Echo trying to do similar over on the B side. And Kyoto waiting, holding, and trying to prevent a big pick from Pex here. Pex firing through the door. And Ino on the sniper's nest spot, looking to try and take out Hats and Garde. He drops him, but Lonsdale going to answer back. Squishy picks up Lonsdale with the Deagle, and Echo now rotating back to container in garage to get the bomb. Squishy now down highway, able to get the kill, and it's Yellow with a dream. We've seen him pull out big things before. We saw him pull out an ace last map. If he can pull that out now, it's exactly what Avant Garde need. Yellow, though, opting to play a little safe and try and see what picks he can get.
Yeah, certainly this round's going to go to SYF, go back up to 7-13. But if Yellow can survive or at least get a few exit frags, it'd be nice for him.
Certainly would be. We do have one rotating through mid. He's got to be careful. It's not just Chris going to fire at him as he comes Squishy, and there's the pick. He's done well to take that one out. He's going to flash out behind himself. But Chris, with the long range and the AK, able to take out Yellow, and SYF take another round. 7-13 now. The deficit closing between SYF and Avant. Avant really need to push, disrupt SYF's economy, win a couple rounds, get to that match point, and then close out.
Yeah, Avant now, they are going for somewhat of an eco. They're still brought up some grenades and whatnot. And armor. They've got a lot of armor for essentially pistol round.
Certainly do. The smoke's coming up from Echo to establish that smoke control again and try and push forward. Hats looking for this with the CZ, has gained some intel and a little bit of a tag. And it's going to be Yellow moving up onto the box, waiting for that one. The pistol round for Avant. We've seen them pull out crazy things in a pistol round. They might be able to do so in this one as well. 4 AKs and a Tech 9 coming out on the side of SYF. Smokes out in A main. And oh my goodness, Kyoto pushes in. Beautiful tap to pick up Inno. A big fragger down. That's now 2 picks. Looking for a third here.
No
and
way.
Kyoto with a pistol. And oh my god, the cleanup from Lonsdale here. Avant have turned it on with the pistol round. Chris, the last one left, and now Avant are collapsing on him. He's picked up Sicko, but it's not going to be enough as Hat pushes up highway. Thank you very much for the free gun, says Avant as they pick up 3 AKs and now have the opportunity to push for match point. SYF still have some cash there. They're looking to spend it, but Avant have managed to pick up the game.
How Kyoto came away with that 3K though was insane. He walked into firing line of 3 players.
It was all that flash that he throwed off the top of that doorway. It's flashed them out. They haven't been able to see. He's positioned it away. He's crouched low as well, as they're not expecting him to position that way. They're expecting him to dash in and try and get some headshots. They're aiming at headshot level, shooting over the top of him. So the only thing that hit him was spray, and it enabled him to then spend the 2.5, 3 seconds of flash time to get those kills and open up round number 21. Avant sitting 14-7, no picks yet on the map, no damage dealt. We're waiting for someone to open this game up and push this round out.
And if Avant can manage it, they're going to go to match point. SYF Gaming, they need to win every single one from here. They've only got one round in leeway, but Avant they're looking forward. No, Lonsdale goes down, Kyoto goes down. They get Pex as well. But SYF looking okay for this one, as A is fairly uncontested, and they're going to move the bomb there.
Chris opting to look at Truck. He's got the AWP there, and he's trying to pick one up. Squishy rotating onto the site and going to get the bomb down, planted for the back end. It's a hard push now. We've got Echo on the sniper's nest, waiting to pick one up. Shoots long, and now the communication comes out, so Echo's going to have to rotate, and will do so through A main. 4 on site now, and there goes Sicko. Chris taking out. Hats answering back onto Inno, though, in quad.
Yellow and Hats are left for Avant. Yellow goes down. And, oh, Hats getting, but he's got a, he's been tagged up. And that bomb is ticking away. Hats is down. Squishy finishes him up. And now Avant they're going to drop around. They don't get to match point. SYF Gaming still on the march.
Only 6 rounds between, though. Avant that was their win difference on the last map, was 6 rounds, 16-10. So SYF Gaming are keeping it just as close as Avant did in the previous. It's SYF's game to win here. They've got the opportunity. They've reduced Avant now down to pistols once again. They can take out a 9th round here, and then I'll see them push further. Good tag coming out of Inno on Lonsdale through the mid box.
And that being said, Avant have been very good on their pistol rounds, but this is down to essentially pistols. You don't have anything a little bit more fancy. It's just pistols.
You've got USPs, 2 USPs, and Hats is going to make use of his CZ. That's a pickup for him. Echo's down. Hats now onto an AK, and he's going to look to make use of that. Kyoto pressing pretty aggressive in A main.
Yeah, that AK is going to be telling as well, as Echo has dropped down, and Avant could pull something out here once again with their eco bite.
Thing is Hats is on the wrong side of the map. Squishy and Chris getting frags. Yellow picking up 2. And Peck's going to answer back, picking up 2 of his own. Yellow and Kyoto dropped. It's now up to Hats with that AK to take out both Squishy and Pex, both of which are quite healthy and are good fraggers for the SYF side. Bomb is planted to their advantage for A main. You've got Pex sitting at forklift, and we have, of course, Hats pushing up from truck. Need to be careful of that forklift there. Pex watching the long. isn't going to see Hats push up. And oh my god, the flash comes out. They know he's there. Pex gets the poke and takes him down. 9 rounds now for SYF. They're catching back up. 5 rounds between them.
Yeah, they are definitely better than the 3-12 that they started the round with. They've done so incredibly well to end up with 6-2 so far. So if they can keep that momentum rolling, Avant-Garde another crummy bite.
Avant need to get some work done in this round. Bring it back to make it 10-14. I'm picking that as the outcome of round 24. And then AV pushing for 2 round wins. They'll have guns by then. We could see another 16-10. Not a bad win-loss round count as well that they'll be taking with them onto the leaderboards.
Exactly right. Avant-Garde trying to go perfect to the 4-0, but they still have to close this out. SYF is playing so well now. Taking down Yellow, taking down Hats. Eno getting the 2K so far, and this is looking good for SYF once again.
Echo picks up Lonsdale after the push as Lons tries to get into headshot. Kyoto in Vent is going to run into Eno and not trade out either. So far, no one down for SYF and Sicko. The last one up, waiting to try and get a pick with the Deagle. That's all he can look for here. I don't have confidence they can go in there and get 5 kills with a Deagle against AKs and an ump, especially when the side of SYF is so healthy. And what a flick, though! Manages to one-dig the Echo. And
he doesn't need an AWP. He just give him a pistol.
That's right. Look, all he needs is his Deagle. He's going to fire at Squishy. It's not going to work out for him, but Sicko picks up the UMP. Going to walk away with something from this round to go into round 25.
Yeah, and they've had 2 fairly eco buys, so they should have some money to buy up now.
They certainly do. 5k apiece. That's enough for the CTs to buy up. There's a freeze coming out here, a pause, and surely from Avant, this is tactical.
Yeah, they are not going to like this right now. SYF are coming back really, really strong. Avant-Garde, the tactical pause worked so well for them previously.
Sure did. This one apparently is because Kyoto's having a little bit of lag. Would explain some of these missed shots, but if you can reset that and get it down a little bit, I think then we'll be good to move on. As we can see, he is on 120 ping at the moment. So hopefully whoever's in the house can get off of YouTube and Netflix and let him finish out this game. He's gone back down to 62 ping, though, looking a little bit more respectable.
Yeah, that's a little bit better for him. Now back into the under 50s. Happy days, you should be able to play on that.
Certainly should be able to. 6 rounds left in this game, and Avant-Garde only needs 2 of those to push this to a win. If they can do so, it'll be just like their overpass map in terms of scoreline, 16-10. And what a feat that would be for them to come through. They'd then be sitting on a perfect win-loss 4-0 for the series so far against Corvidae last week and now against SYF.
It would, but they've only needed 2 for a very long time. SYF game, they are pushing, they are pressing. They do not want to go 1-3 for the series.
No, they don't. So far, they've had a rough time. They went 1-1 last week, and if they can pick up 1-1 this week, it would be nice to kind of even out that scoreline.
That'd be absolutely fantastic. But moving forward, hopefully the T's can get something to go and keep this game up above board. But Avant-Garde, can they get the one? Sicko taking out Echo to start the round.
And that's a strong pick there, dropping out a fragger in Echo, who has managed to have good positioning and good trades across the map. Pex now throwing a smoke into mid, trying to get this mid control.
Yeah, every kill so crucial for Avant-Garde. If they can just whittle away at SYF Gaming. The bomb is moving through Garage. Are they going to go A? Are they going to go B? Everyone's sitting at mid for the T's at the moment.
Sicko watching in heaven, trying to see something over the B site. No one's there. We actually have Chris sitting in mid connector, looking to get some picks as the whole side of SYF pushes through mid and highway to look to get to A site. And the cover, Lonsdale picks up Squishy. It's good for Kyoto picking up 1-2, and that is Avant-Garde getting to match point. Massive frags coming out of Kyoto, getting 3 in that one.
They almost walked into a death room right there. Came straight through, trying to push into A and completely wiped.
And with match point here upon us, SYF Gaming buying up as best they can. Echo, the only one suffering, as he has enough for a Tech 9 and no utility. Hasn't brought up any nades. He's got 1600 still, but has opted for none. And could be a mistake as we see SYF push through into round 26. Avant-Garde looking for a strong finish to one hell of a night.
Yeah, any kill here for Avant is really going to put the pressure onto SYF Gaming. They are pushing heavy towards the A site, but there's not too many around B. But they are precariously moving around through Garage. They will get through, and they are looking like an A push.
And they certainly are. They're looking out from A main. Shots ringing out and the flashes onto Inno. A good hold coming out of Kyoto here to gain information on the A site without dropping that kill. If the SYF can manage to pick Kyoto up, they'll open up that site. And now it's given plenty of time for the rest of Avant to rotate around. The hold still strong on B because they could pull out and rotate back. And we don't want an empty B site. Hats picks up Chris, and that's a good kill in the middle to take him off the sniper spot. Pex so trades back, gets Lonsdale. Kyoto picks up Pex, and it's still advantage for Avant. They're looking to close out this game and take their 16th round. You've got Sicko on the catwalk. He's looking to get some map awareness on this site. The push now from Echo, and Echo's down. Kyoto gets the kill, and that's bombed down. Flash now out, and that gets onto Squishy. Avant have control. Sicko gets Squishy, and the push from Kyoto onto Fork, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Inno goes down with the final frag from Kyoto. Avant take out both maps, 16-10. Not only their pick on Overpass, but SYF's pick on Cache. They're sitting 4-0 in the Acer CGPL Autumn Series, and SYF now 1-3.
And once again, tactical pause worked perfectly.
Look, tac pause, lag pause, doesn't matter. Avant used them to their advantage to throw SYF off their game, and that is going to be it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us on CGTV CSGO. I've been at Judge Brand, joined by the wonderful and gorgeous at LFT Boar. We'll see you next week for some wonderful CGP action. Thank you.